If I had to pick one activity that helped me succeed, it would be all the side jobs I've done since I was a teenager. Because until now, it has helped and shaped my life a lot. Having a side hustle allowed me to supplement my regular income, and this has enabled me to save and invest far more money than a 9-to-5 career would. However, choosing which aspect of the business is best for you might take time. That's why I'm going to go through some of my favorite strategies to create money over time at any age. Level 1, 13 to 16 years old. My target for a side hustle for this age was around $50 to $150 per month. Of course, that is simply a starting point for you to strive towards getting to. But if you achieve more than that, you are well ahead of where I was at that age. I didn't have much money when I was younger, so I had to develop a side hustle that didn't require a lot of money to start. I saw this as an excellent opportunity to test everything and find out what I liked and disliked. And trust me, I made a lot of blunders. But it didn't really matter because I didn't have much money to lose in the first place. I only had my time and I had plenty of it. My first suggestion is that you develop a service-based business. I used to wash cars when I was 14 years old and charged $2 per car, then $1 if they had a second car, which was wonderful because the initial expense was minor and all I needed was a sponge, a bucket, and a little hard effort. Another service that is perfect for this age is babysitting. There is a growing need for trustworthy and dependable babysitters, and they pay you based on the number of hours you work and the number of children you're responsible for. Care.com, ages 18 plus, Bambino.com, age 13 plus, and Urban Sitter, ages 18 plus, provide access to local options. You can also distribute flyers in your area. It wouldn't be long before you can start getting calls from parents anxious to have some kid-free time. Premium days such as New Year's Eve or Fridays might earn you around $15 per hour. Level 2, 17 to 19 years old. While I was working my service jobs, one of my clients used to work for a large chocolate firm, and as a tip, he usually handed me a huge box full of chocolates that I had never thought of eating since I was too busy selling them at school. You should think about this as well. A teenager in the United Kingdom accomplished this and earned over $50,000 yearly at numerous schools until they closed. So what does this tell you? Money may be made anywhere there is a demand. Sweets have always been in high demand at school. You should check with your school to see if this is permitted. The main disadvantage of beginning a side hustle at school was that you could only make money during the week. Being a sports referee is also a nice way to get some additional money on the weekends. This is a fantastic side hustle that pays you to keep active. It keeps you psychologically fit and takes you to a point where you have to make rapid judgments and meet a lot of interesting individuals. Starting with $14, you can make roughly $16 every game, which isn't terrible at all. Third level. This is between ages of 20 and 22. When you reach this level, you would have a greater understanding of what you love doing and what you dislike doing. This time is spent improving the things I enjoy doing and honing my talents in those areas. My monthly side aim for this time was between $250 and $400. Becoming a teacher is one of the simplest things you can do. Let's assume you make $20 per hour, but if you're not the greatest in school like me and don't believe that it's a possibility, you don't have to only teach the courses. Most people have some talent other people want to learn, and it's just about discovering that expertise and offering to teach it to them. So, as I already stated, I was not the best student in school, and nobody was going to give me $20 to teach them English, definitely. So if teaching is not really your thing, there are thousands of other stuff you could try out at this point in your life, such as blogging. Blogging has long been a popular side job, but monetizing it may be difficult. As a result, an increasing number of bloggers are turning to Substack, a platform where freelance authors may distribute their work directly to their audience and be compensated via recurring subscriptions. This would allow you to gradually establish a following and keep a consistent monthly revenue without having to rely on obtrusive advertisements, sponsorships, or freelance writing employment. And now level 4, 23 to 29. You could go online if you don't want to go in person. Dropshipping is a wonderful side job for anyone familiar with computers and the internet. Dropshipping is promoting someone else's product and delivering it to an internet retailer. The manufacturer will then ship the product straight to your consumer. You don't have to touch the stuff, which is fantastic. Starting a YouTube channel is another wonderful option. You may be the next big YouTube sensation. This young side hustle does take some time to generate cash through advertisements, affiliate links, or brand sponsorships, but it still needs to be worthwhile. Next up, level 5, ages 30 to 45. At this age, the goal is regularly to make around $800 to $1.2K per month. My major goal was to make the most of the abilities I had learned. Many people refer to this as working in your genius zone. So it all comes down to working as effectively as possible possible. And now that you're 18, you can start investing your excess money instead of squandering it. For example, if you invest $250 a month into a simple, low-cost index fund with an annual return of 7%, you'll have $1.1 million by age 65. If you did drop shipping when you were younger, considering upgrading to selling your items or running social media marketing advertisements for other businesses, you can earn a lot of money by assisting other businesses with their social media marketing. It can only be done by appointing you. They will make more money than they would lose. Offering to work for free for a few weeks and using your expertise to enhance their sales is a smart method to attract your first customer. As a result, they were less likely to say no when you ask them to start paying you for your abilities. Even if they say no, you can go somewhere else. You may point to what you did for them. I can do the same for you. You can also start selling digital products. Any non-physical item in the digital realm is considered a digital product. These are usually downloadable or streamable files such as MP3s, PDFs, movies, and templates. Musicians are constantly in demand for movies and marketing campaigns. And if you're good with a camera, you may even start selling your photos as prints or have them printed on a mug or sweater. Get your photographs printed on something tangible and sell them as wall and wearable art. Getting high-quality reproductions of your images is simple and inexpensive these days, so there's a definite market if you have the perfect shot. There are several companies such as Burst, Shutterstock, and Getty Images who are continually wanting to acquire photographs for use on websites and marketing campaigns. And as long as the internet exists, there will be always a demand for new photographs, as websites must constantly update and renew their information. So now, boss level. 6th level is 46 and up. My objective was to transform my side hustles into additional passive income, where I had more funds to invest in various chances. At this point, time was more valuable to me than money, and I wanted to spend more time with my family. At this point, I was hoping to make 1.5 to 3K each month. I decided to invest in real estate. It is still one of the most important sources of supplemental income today. This initial rental property continues to generate a passive income to this day. You have a lot of relevant information for others at 30. As a result, you may utilize this to practice in areas where you're most confident. But say for some reason you do not fancy investing in real estate, or you do not have the funds for it, you can actually give what you have, which is your knowledge and wisdom as a life coach. People seek out life coaches to assist them in personal and professional development. You have decades of life experience under your belt as a baby boomer. Sometimes people have a clear sense of purpose and require responsibility to achieve it. Other times, individuals may want assistance in understanding the goals they must attain in order to fulfill their life's purpose. As a life coach, you would be crucial in assisting other people in achieving their goals. And if you have a humorous writing style that can make people laugh, or the ability to communicate heartfelt feelings in words, you can earn a good living as a greeting card writer. Snafu Designs, for example, offers $100 for each accepted laugh out loud concept that is creative and engaging. Now, if you want to learn my #1 recommended side hustle to make $10 to $30,000 a month, make sure to check out the link in the description and pinned comment below. And if you want to learn about 7 passive work from home side hustles, watch this video next. Remember, we are refused to be average.